Okay, Jeremy and Eva, can you give me the plot of The Great Gatsby, our new musical?
Yeah, okay, so it's 1899-ish,
I believe.
maybe somewhere in the plus 30 years. In New York City area, there's like a bunch of strikes going on.
Yeah.
The newsboy strikes, I think, happened right before this. Jay, kind of poor, he meets
Very poor.
Daisy,
Who is
she's really rich.
really rich.
And like, her dad's like, no, my name is Pulitzer, and you can't date a newsboy.
Yeah, and Daisy's like, well, what am I supposed to do? And then she decides, she goes to this local pub, and then she sees the messenger of the gods, and then all of a sudden he hands her 2 coins, and goes, well, I guess, Jay Gatsby won't be able to take care of me, and then she decides to go to the underworld, to a place called hadestown.
Yeah, yeah, and then Jay has to go to war.
Yes.
Because that's what happened back in that
1999.
time period that we're describing jointly. And they came back, and Daisy's like, she's found another guy, and she's now like the publisher of a different paper. And he's like, well, how am I gonna get her back? I gotta organize this strike and build this big house. And a lot of small children, I think, we don't really see them in the show, but they're there. I think they're sort of referenced.
Yeah.
And then they meet back up.
Yeah, and then I believe the person who owns this publishing house is the god of the underworld. So he has to grant permission for Daisy to leave and go back to New York City, or close to New York City.
Yeah. It's somewhere around
And
there.
then,
It's not really described specifically.
Yeah, it's we're working the kinks out here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of sort of holes in the Fitzgerald story, and we've been plugging in with what we know.
What we know to be true.
And we have a lot of experience.
A lot of experience.
In the theater world. And so they get back together, kind of, but it's a secret, and there's like an affair, and then they take down this big mobster, and they take down this big newspaper agency.
But Gatsby first sings a song to convince the mobster to let it all up. Like, why are you working so hard? Why are you making all these children work for you for pennies?
I know. It's like their dream is to get out of the underworld or New York City and go to Santa Fe together.
Go to Santa Fe.
Because
That's all they want to do.
Like fresh space, like lots of
Everyone
air.
loves Santa Fe.
Yeah, and there's no trains or railroad tracks. There's nobody's working the line down there. Nobody's selling papes.
That's
They're just
the
living their
dream.
life, sand and cactus. But before that happens, there's like another couple storylines that we're not really involved in. So
we don't get
I don't want to touch on other people's things, and also they're boring. Eventually, somebody thinks that maybe we killed somebody, and no, we don't do that. My best friend has a crutch. I think that he's mostly off stage in this version, but yeah, and then somebody comes in and they try to split us apart, and this dude's got a gun, and I'm like, whoa, there's where did you get that gun? And I'm gonna go for a swim.
Yeah, you're gonna go for a swim, and
well, my swimming pool is just full of money.
Yeah,
and it's also I'm losing the big
No,
here.
the swimming pool is full of money, and at this time in the show, my character Daisy and her partner are moving to Santa Fe.
They're moving to Santa Fe, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
you know what? I'm just gonna do my thing, and then eventually somehow I die.
Yeah.
Roosevelt comes and he congratulates me for uniting the newsboys, and I'm like, but Daisy, and I think that's kind of where it ends.
But our story kind of ends different than the book. It's a little more tragic. So Daisy, instead of going to Santa Fe, takes a wrong turn and ends up back in hell, where she spends the eternity of her life.
Yeah, but they're happy.
Yeah, very happy.
Yeah, or dead.
Yeah, or both.
Yeah.
That really cleared it up. Thank you so much.
Yeah, anything. If you have any questions, just let us know.
We're a few weeks in rehearsal, so I think we have a good.
It's gonna be the best show you've ever seen.
Buy your tickets. Come see The Great Gatsby at Paper Mill Playhouse. Thanks.